I loved this movie because it reminded me of some of the movies that I watched growing up, highlighting a sport that I wasn't very familiar with, but now I'm kind of like, I wish I were a women's volleyball player. Why did you guys want to bring this story to the world?
I think there was so much that what are those 15 girls on that team were able to do that season, that they can tell anybody that if we can fight through this grief and persevere through our pain, anybody can. And we just felt if we could bring that to young people and people that are grieving, as well as, say, you know, keeping Caroline's legacy alive, because she was such a light in this world, it was a twofold thing that we were trying to accomplish.
And how did this all come about? Did you actually go find someone to help you make the movie, or did they approach you?
Well, it's kind of a long story, but at the end of the season, Kathy sent a note to Frank DeFord with HBO, talking a little bit about all the powers and things that had happened in Iowa City, and it kind of caught his eye, and so he did an HBO, came out to Iowa City and did an HBO piece about it, a short piece, a 15-minute piece. The problem is that he and all that were with him did too darn good of a job, because then it attracted the movie industry a little bit to contemplate turning it into a feature film.
And what was it like for you when you walked onto set? Because all of these amazing memories that you had, you're now seeing them being brought to life. You're standing in it.
Luckily, when they make a movie, it's bits and pieces, and it's a little chunk here and a little chunk there, so it never all came rushing, although seeing players and seeing West volleyball uniforms was quite surreal.
And seeing Danica wear the number 9 jersey must have been mind-blowing.
It was, and luckily she came up to me and I up to her with smiles and a big hug, and that was a great way to start. And then our eyes met, and we knew that we're going to be okay. We're going to be together here with this.
And she's the only person that's wore that number since the accident. We've never reordered that number, so to see somebody wearing number 9, it kind of took my breath away, and I can't imagine for you.
Yeah.
So some of these actors actually had to learn how to play volleyball really well. Did you get to give them any tips or any advice?
You know, I
Did you
try
get
to work
coach
with
them?
Aaron Moriarty, and I love Aaron to death. But yeah, they worked really hard just to try to get some filmable clips, but they weren't a ways yet from being volleyball players. They did have actual volleyball players do the footage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the legacy that you wanted to build for Caroline?
Well, I guess the main reason we went ahead with this was to bring it known that young women, when do have the power and the strength and the fortitude to bond together and try to reach and shoot for the unobtainable. And that's something Caroline always would have wanted all of them to do. And that in life, smiles and hugs and being friends and opening up hearts is what it's all about.
If she were here right now, what do you think she would say? What would be her thoughts about this film?
I think she'd probably say, that's pretty darn cool, go for it and make it all happen.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. We want to know, what would you have asked? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, for more videos like this, hit the MadeinHTV logo right here. And for the next awesome video, click right there.